Musala, mountain number 14.
I've had a whole 40-day break from mountains. It's the most I've had in a year off, simply because it was just getting too expensive.
That said, I was prudent with my time off and learnt how to use my housemate's thingy-majig.
It's like hula hooping.
No way. It's a weighted hula hoop.
I'm going to do Musala, the Bulgarian mountain, with my friend Bungas.
Over a decade of friendship right there. Musala means near God or place of prayer. The peak is not just the highest point of Bulgaria, but also the tallest point within the Balkan Peninsula. At 2,925.4 metres, this is a bone of contention, since the Greek peak of Mount Olympus across Bulgaria's northern border is 2,917 metres, which is only 8.4 metres smaller than Musala. It is said that every time Greeks climb up Mount Olympus, they carry with them a single rock and leave it at the top of Mytikis, so that their peak becomes the tallest in the Balkans. Our preparation in getting to this point here was very different.
Hello! Can you tell me how prepared you are?
Very.
She packed, then repacked her bag, and also checked the weather. Teddy, this is Teddy, was right, we did need more layers. I don't know how this conversation passed me by, but I did not bring layers. Meaning I had to buy layers at the airport, frivolous to say the least. I also only packed Converses, finding lots of silver linings.
What's great is that the water on the soles of my shoes makes me really grippy.
It is mildly concerning, but I don't actually think I'm being sarcastic here. Naturally, our flight was
Delayed by over an hour and a half.
meaning we didn't get into our Sofia apartment till after 1 a.m. Awaking to a very bright Bulgaria, with no blinds on the bedroom windows.
However, Sofia is beautiful.
Given our lack of sleep, we did decide to postpone going to the mountain till the next day.
But
Like all best laid plans,
now we can't change our reservation for the mountain hut.
so we hastened to Borovets, which is where Musala is located, within the Rila mountain region.
Can we make a deal? We're running out of time.
This meant venturing into the unknown because
Still don't know how to get to Bulgaria easily.
getting from Sofia to Borovets in the summer when ski season was finished was unclear. I even reached out to my friend Jack, who had just started dating a Bulgarian girl called Rally, who told me it was possible.
It's possible!
But she wasn't entirely sure how. After scouring the internet, it was these bloggers who illuminated the path on how you can get from Sofia city centre to Borovets by bus in the summer. And we added in a pit stop to a Dutch bakery. We took a metro and then it was a short walk to Sofia's South coach station. This is not the main coach station in Sofia and was slightly harder to find. We got 2 tickets to Borovets via Samakov.
And then after Samakov, where are we going?
Borrow that to begin the ascent.
We're in Borovets.
Bungas fully appreciated my certainty on knowing where we were going.
So we're vaguely following the route of the gondolas.
Might be that it was.
It's going in the vague direction, so I reckon if we're a bit off, we don't agonise over it. I don't know. But I know we're back on. See, a second ago it says we're way off. I think the hike was like 12 kilometres. It's now 1:10. Bungas is way ahead up there. She doesn't like stopping for the filming. There she goes.
Fortunately, I had a bear bell that I could put on her to keep track.
How are you finding the walk so far? How far are we?
4.58 kilometres.
Oh baby, I love your madness. It's so incredibly beautiful. Oh, you shine like gold.
So far, I'd give this mountain a solid 7 out of 10. I don't feel in danger of my life.
Yes, but what's lacking?
Yeah,
That
probably.
we want to
Well,
get
it's
to
a bit
10.
thrilling if you're a bit like, cool, don't know if I'll survive.
Like an animal.
Oh no.
Some would say I'm insane in the riding.
To interrupt this very nice walking montage, maybe I'll just tell you about Bungas. She is an extremely precise person.
What would you do if I dropped this bottle?
I'd laugh.
What if I refused to give you any if I would?
You wouldn't.
I would.
I would actually catch you.
With a large pinch of being quite particular.
And then baby, cordial liqueur.
What have you made?
Made you focaccia.
The kind of friendship that you wipe away each other's tears after a hard day at work, and then you play cards. We are both completely competitive, and this isn't my finest moment.
Does that mean you wear 2 things?
She has the strength of an ox and the determination of a plough horse, even creating her own marathons. Come on! 300 meters! Handstand is there!
150!
Woo! With the beauty of a goddess, she is thoughtful and loving, independent and astute. Wait, you made everything?
Salmon and cream cheese sandwiches,
Yes.
tuna and sweet corn, ham and cheese,
Wonderful.
and then cheese scones, normal scones with triple chocolate brownie.
You made these?
Yes, lemon drizzle cupcakes,
Can't believe this.
and then Victoria sponge cupcakes. They're like stuffed with jam and buttercream. That's it.
Wow! Thank you.
You are welcome.
Most of all, she's so well researched, the opposite to impulsive, and pretty much the opposite to me. Have I told you that I love you?
Yes. Tell me on the bus.
Come at me! But as different as we are, we work. For the last decade, I have and will always be the white froth to her caramel latte. There are a couple of consistent themes when you go on holiday with Bungers. The first being that she really likes sending people postcards.
I was like, are you sure I can use this stamp to go international? Because it looks like a normal stamp.
Yeah.
And they're like, yeah.
Nearly there. Where are we? This has just been a grand mountain. It's nice that I'm doing it with my friends. How did you find that? My dearest Bungers.
I like the ending.
Because you could see your goal.
On the ascent, Bungers asked if we get our own room, meaning I might not have set expectations.
The first time in a mountain hut. Like a mountain goat.
Lee said it's the least fancy mountain hut she's ever stayed in.
And ultimately, nothing beats shitting under a rock with your friend in the pitch black in Bulgaria.
It's 6 a.m. and we're leaving to go to the top.
Can we make a deal? We're running out of time. You can rule illumination if we can keep the night. And you can turn the sun away.
2971.48 meters.
I'd say that this was one of my favourite mountains.
And another thing, we did the best we could.
We've already done one.
Don't know about you, but that must be good.
It was only then we realised that we were at the peak on Bulgaria's National Day of Independence. In Bulgaria, 2 key dates are linked to this day. The first is Liberation Day, which happened on the 3rd of March 1878, after nearly 500 years of Ottoman rule. The second is Independence Day on the 22nd of September 1908. These occurred 30 years apart. Liberation Day was when the Bulgarian state as we recognise it today came to exist. But it wasn't until 1908 when the Bulgarian government took the opportunity to declare independence. And that is why Bungers and I were listening to singing on top of Musala in the morning. After that, we were awake enough to catch each other up on the previous night's events.
And then here's when I went to the toilet.
Oh, good. You got too hot, I was cold.
I was cold and then I took one of the blankets she threw on the floor.
We'll be down before 12. Let's just go.
Do I look okay?
You look lovely.
You say that however I look.
Bungers double-checked that the bear bell I put on her was definitely for bears and not for me.
When it hears you coming a long way off, it ambles out of the way. Okay.
Turns out I only remembered half the story when I was telling you about the Greeks taking rocks up Mount Olympus.
The Bulgarians go up Mount Olympus and they'll take a rock down because they want to keep the highest mountain in the Balkans.
In Sofia we saw the yellow brick road and also the bells.
Wow! They got the best bell. Wait.
But But the best part was the free hot spring mineral water that the locals use. We just kept going back for more. Also, the food was great, and taking Bungas on her first scooter.
After that car. Give me a smile!
Cards and cocktails. And of course, finding time for Bungas to do her postcard writing. I wrote her one too. Which meant we were finishing off Mountain 14 with a search for a postbox and stamps.
Don't look at that one.
Me, my parents, and Teddy.